Man. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why are we here, ladies and gentlemen? Why are we here? What are we here for? Oh, man. I can't even. All right, forget it. What are we here for, y'all? If you think you here to just work a job and say, oh, I'm employee of X company, and then get a retirement, that's not what this is about, man. That's not what life is supposed to be about. It seemed to have worked for a particular period of time, but it's over, man. It's over. I'm tired of it. Y'all should be tired of it. And if you're not tired of it, maybe you're scared. I'm fighting against it. I'm done with it. Y'all should be done with that, man. Y'all should be done with that. Oh, let me fill out a resume for a job that I really don't know what it's about. I really don't know if I want to work here, but I'm going to fill out this application and go see what's up just because I need income, because I need to pay to live in this box. What kind of sense does that make, man? What kind of sense does that make? Zero. It makes zero sense. This is what we're here for, y'all. We're here to discover, first of all, our gifts. We're not allotted that time. We haven't been given the time to find out what we actually want to do here, what our gifts are. That's what we're supposed to do, first and foremost. We're supposed to be able to have some time to find our gifts, what we actually want to do. Some of us, like me, just want to help people. Just want to help people, man. Help people to get their mindset right. You need your mindset right. If your mind is set on negativity, that's a problem. That's a problem. If you are at your job and you like, oh, well, I gotta go back in here. I gotta go back in here to do this so I can get this money that's barely helping me to keep my head above water just to pay bills. That's not what this is. Do you really think God want us to live like this? Do you really think that? Do you really think he all put us here on the earth to just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go somewhere I do not like going every single day? Just because I need to pay to live here? That doesn't make any sense, y'all. Welcome to the stage of history. You know why I say that? It's because that's what I'm gonna change. I'm going to completely change history by creating the Mindset Matters company. The Mindset Matters Institute is going to be in history as what changed reality, what changed everything. This one dude was crazy enough to think that if we discover our gifts and share our gifts with each other, we'll be able to receive that energy back. What a concept. It's not, but so many people, man, so many people are scared to even attempt to fight against the grain. Oh, that's how it's always been. This is how it's set up. I'm not for that. What is the purpose of this? Helping the world find its purpose. What is the purpose of us being here, y'all? To discover your gift and to share it with the world. That is the purpose of us being here. By doing those things, you will receive that energy back. It is a universal law. We see it all the time. We see it all the time when people actually get to do what they really want to do. When they really get to do what they really want to do and get compensated for it, you can tell, they look like they've been doing that forever, or they have been doing it forever, or they seemed gifted. Gifted? What do you think that means? That is just something special that's bestowed upon a couple people? We're all gifted. This life itself is a gift. Life itself is a gift. Let me make sure I got this mic on right now, because y'all need to hear what I'm talking about. I ain't playing no games right now, okay? Life itself is a gift, y'all. All right. Good morning, faith in God gives strength. Figs, you were sent to me for that, dude. Because every time I think about that, I'm like, come on, Kev, we gotta go. We gotta get it together. Every single time I think about that, I'm like, why did I get the honor of being in a timeline of somebody that turns their name into an acronym that literally says that faith in God gives strength? Wow. Okay. Then we got Pratch. Then we got Pratch on Earth, man. Caring about the planet. I'm blessed to be in the same timeline with y'all, man. For real. Like, dead serious, y'all. This is now here's what I will say, okay? And what a lot of people don't want to hear is that this ain't easy. It's not easy finding out who you are. We going through it. Me, Pratch, Figs, we going through it. We're actually all going through this together. We're going through this together, y'all. We're trying to figure it out, y'all. We're like, okay, what is because you're going to constantly refine who you are. I'm listening to this message over and over and over again. I'm refining what my message is. How do I position this so that people get it? Because y'all don't get it. And I'm finding a hard way to articulate it for other people to get it. A few of us get it, Figs get it, Proj get it. That's why they're here. That's why they're here with me right now, because they get it. And it's a very few people that understand what we're trying to do here, y'all. And yes, we feel isolated at times. Yes, we feel lonely at times because y'all don't get it, man. It's y'all don't get it, man. I'm just being 100, dude. It's like, I don't understand why it's so hard to convince people, we need to take care of the earth. Why is that a difficult thing? I don't know. I don't know why that's such a difficult thing for people to grasp. It's like, this is our home. It's because people are living more mental than they are in this realm of reality, that people don't take care of their bodies because they're stuck inside of here. The social media, they taking pictures at this super goofball angle, not even showing their body because they're ashamed of it. Otherwise, what you gotta take a picture all the way up here like this for? Just take the picture straight on. Listen, y'all. We're first of all gifted this life. We're gifted this life, okay? And then you have a gift inside of you to share with the world. And when you discover that and you share it with the world gives you that energy back. Do you think Denzel Washington loved what he do? Probably. Do you think, Drake loves what he do? Probably. Right? Finding out what that is and literally going in on it. But how do you do that? How do you figure that out? How do you figure that out? What caused all of this? What caused the construction of this idea of mindset matters? I'm like, you know what? I didn't know it at the time, but when I came home one day 5 years ago from work, I went into my room and I prayed to God and I said, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. I said, I'm supposed to be able to get paid to just be me. I'm supposed to be able to be here on earth and get compensated for it. Compensated through energy, because money isn't real. We're sharing energy with each other. Do you think Kevin Hart loved what he do? Probably. Right? And what is that? He makes you laugh and you pay to go see it. It has nothing to do with money. It's an exchange of energy. We just happen to use money to exchange that energy some type of way. We are on a mission to find these people that really, really, really want to change the world. And there's not a whole lot of them. There's not a whole lot of Steve Jobs. There's not a whole lot of Kanye Wests. There's not a whole lot of Drakes and all of these other people and Tiger Woodses and Larry Birds and all of these different people that are going into a different realm of trying to accentuate or to portray their gift to the world. We're going to be a global company who goes to different places to help feed and shelter and coach homeless, and we're going to be able to bring water to people that need it. And when it get real deep, when it really get deep, we gonna change it so that energy is free. I'm talking about going against some major this is just where it's going. I'm talking about going up against major people and corporations and being like, I'm putting y'all out of business. Why? Because you greedy. Because you greedy and you really don't care about people. Because if you did, all of this stuff would be free. I'm done. I'm done with people not caring about people, man. I'm done with that because that's fundamentally part of what's wrong. Why people are homeless, why people don't have water in certain places. That's why. What is your purpose? How do you find that? You got to tune into yourself. Once you really tune into yourself, you know what? Let me just ask y'all, since y'all on here, Pratch and Figs, if y'all could type something up, all right? Because I was gonna ask for um some testimonials from y'all anyway. But since y'all on here, and I don't mean to put y'all on the spot, you ain't gotta make a big old long message or nothing like that. But do you feel the system that is created by Mindset Matters, do you feel that it's helped you to begin to discover what your gifts are? Do you believe that? Because I really truly need to know that. First of all, I really truly need to know that because this system was developed based off of me finding I love to talk to people. I love to help people. I love to help people to tune into themselves and really find out what their gifts are. And here's how I did that to myself. I did it through meditation. I did it through disciplined activities. And I did it through asking myself some really deep, thought provoking questions. There's like four or five different meditation techniques that I have you go through that I literally went through. Concentrated strength that I learned through a book called The Power of Concentration, and I applied the methods inside of the book and was like, oh, okay, so that's what that does, helps me to focus. Stillness that I just learned just because I'm like, well, why do Buddhist monks sit still all day? What is that about? So I took a 90-day trip and was like, let's just do it. Let's see if I can consistently do this for 90 days. Let's see what happens. Changed my life because I was trying to figure out, why can't I sit still? What is that about? Do I not have control of myself? Wow, that's deep. Then you have focused thought. When you breathe in and you concentrate on a thought as you're breathing in, to train your mind as you breathe in to focus on something, right? What if you connect breathing in with a focus? Have you ever thought about that? I don't know. That was something that after I did those first two meditations, I developed that. Like, oh, wait a minute. Let's do some combos. Let's habit stack some stuff here and see what happens. Another thing that changed my whole reality. I'm like, oh man, I'm subconsciously programming myself that every time I breathe in, I'm thinking this particular thought. And if you do that for 90 days straight, I only have you go through it through a week to see if that's what you want to do. And then I have you habit stack that throughout the program, if you choose. And then I have back to center. Why can't you just give yourself the time to just chill out, to just be there? Are you the type of person that always feels like they got to be doing something? I've been there. Oh, I gotta be. No, I can't just. No. I have to be moving. I have to be. No, sit there and do nothing and chill out for 5 minutes. It's gonna feel, at first, it's gonna feel like an extremely long time. Why? Because you're not used to it. You're gonna be like, why does this feel like it's forever? Why do I feel like I'm wasting time? Because you programmed in the wrong way. Why shouldn't you be able to just sit here and be okay for 5 minutes? That'll change your life. It'll change your whole perspective. It'll open your awareness like you never even thought. So look, y'all. This is the goal, okay? The goal is to help you to find your gift, helping the world to find its purpose, help you define what your gift is. What is it? What is it? What do you like? What is it? What do you want to do? Oh, go ahead. It's in the closet. What do you want to do? And you may not know right away, which is why you got to tune into yourself first. That's why you got to tune in and be like, oh, okay, let me really figure out what I want to do. Because you know what? Here's how this all came about. I was working for a company and they were like, you know what? We can't pay you anymore. And I was like, does that even matter? Does that even matter? I was like, I'm doing this because I chose to. So does that even matter? And I sat there and what did I do? I decided to tune in to myself. I said, oh, okay. All right, let's see here. What do I really want to do? And that's what it was. It was like, dude, I just want to help people, and I want to help people to get their mind right. And I want to make videos, right? And that's how I started to figure out more about me. You need to find out more about you. You have no idea who you are. You have no idea who you are. I don't care if you're 50 years old, you have no idea who you are. You have not taken the time to ask yourself super deep questions like, what is trust to me? What does trust mean to me? How do I define it? Yeah, you can look it up, go ahead and Google it and be like, oh, okay, that's the definition. But does that resonate? Does that resonate with you? Ask yourself that. Does this definition resonate with me? Or can I formulate my own definition? Me and my guys used to make up words and definitions to different words. We made up our own language that we had amongst ourselves. That's how I know you can do that. Because we would go around and talk and say stuff, and people would be looking at us like, are they crazy? No, we just made up our own language and made up our own words and definitions and understood it and was like, that's what it is. That's the power you have. What is love to you? What do you think love is? Have you really ever asked yourself that question? Who do I love? What is love to me? When do I feel loved? When do I feel like I give out love? What do I think are some loving activities that I do? Really asking yourself that type of stuff is going to change your life. It's going to help you to really tune in and really have a deep spiritual foundation with yourself first and foremost. Because if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't trust yourself, if you don't love yourself, there is no way possible that you can love anything outside of you. Don't sit here. Do not claim, oh, yeah, I love God and this, that, and the other, but you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself, though. Oh, yeah, I trust God, but you don't trust yourself, though. But you don't trust yourself, though. You're here. You're physically here. You're the one dealing with you all day, every day. There's no way possible you can trust anything outside of you if you don't trust yourself. That's why these things have been developed, y'all, because this is necessary. It's absolutely necessary to ask questions like that and to build discipline. Fill out the recap every night. Guess what? It's hard. For some reason, it's difficult. Why? Because there's always going to be something that's going to pop up that's going to cause you not to do it. And it's a simple 5-minute recap. You could do it literally laying down doing nothing. It's a 5 second to 5-minute recap. I know it's difficult because sometimes just yesterday I was like, I do not feel like filling this out. I get it, y'all. I get it. But what do? I train my brain to say, no, dude, this is easy. You better do it. I don't care what's wrong with you. I don't care what's wrong with you. I don't care what happened outside of you. It's 5 minutes, man. Discipline yourself. That's how small faith of a mustard seed, man. Jesus knew what he was talking about, y'all. He knew exactly what he was talking about. You can't do the smallest thing and be consistent with it. Humanity, y'all. That's all of us. You gotta build that. It's not just gonna all of a sudden strike you like lightning. You gotta build it. That's part of why you want to go through the program. But a lot of y'all don't want to face that. You don't want to face yourself. You don't want to face the idea that, oh, I'm inconsistent. You don't want to face that. A legend, dude, though. And that's why I said that's what I'm looking for, man. I'll never stop saying that, dude. I ain't taking none of them words back, man. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for the legends that's like, no, I know this is, yeah, I need some type of a system that's gonna help me get on. That's what I need. So let's do it. Let's get it going. Let me figure out how difficult this really can be. Let me figure out what areas of opportunity inside of me I really, really have. Let me face my insecurities. That's what this is about, y'all. That's how you're going to find your purpose. That's how you're going to find your purpose. You got to break through that little nonsense, man. You got to break through the little nonsense, dude. That's why, y'all. That is why you fill out the recap every day, because you need to build your consistency muscle. And it's building your consistency muscle with yourself, because you can go to a job all day long because what? Because they're giving you this. Because they're giving you this that you think you need to survive, when it's all a freaking joke, dude. It's a joke. This is all a joke, man. And I'm like, yo, the jig is up, man. The jig is up. It's no. Y'all seen them videos? They be like, we're the only species that pays to live here on this planet. What? Freaking squirrels don't pay to live here, y'all. They're not like, yo, let me give you some of these acorns. You know, let me give you 5 acorns so I can stay in this tree. What? That's ridiculous. But us, as the most intelligent species on this planet, we decide to charge each other? It's time to change the game, y'all. It's time to change the game, man. It's time to change the game. I'm fed up, dude. I be walking around upset, man. I'm not even gonna jack to y'all. I'm like, this is bull, dude. This is nonsense. This is complete nonsense. And everybody's walking around acting like it's normal. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. I'm like, this is crazy, dude. It's time to stand up. It's time to stand up. And even it's like, because there's nobody better than anybody, dude. It doesn't make any sense. Even Kanye, he don't make no sense, dude. I'm the richest man and I'm the richest black dude. Like, who cares, bro? What are you doing to help? Are you doing anything to help people? Because that really don't matter. If you're not spreading that wealth to literally help people, it does not matter. Besides you having this ego trip and saying this is what I am, that don't matter, man. That don't matter. Elon Musk and all that, it don't matter, dude. What matters is what they have built here, what gifts they're sharing. Tesla's mission, the hey, let's make cars electric so that we're not burning the ozone no more, is a pretty good step in the right direction. The schools, some of the schools and structures that Kanye is setting up, as far as how kids learn and helping them to find their gifts, is a pretty good step in the right direction. Let's just roll with that. Skip all of the other extras. None of that needs to be said. That's not even what this is about. What this is about is finding out what is it that you can do exactly the same way. You have a gift. Discover it. Discover it. And you're only going to be able to do that by giving yourself the time to. That's why meditation is important. Because you need to sit down and turn off all of these sensory distractions. And yes, you must be disciplined. So I have you write down affirmations because it's going in a positive direction. So I have you write down gratitude because it's going in a positive direction. It's simply a disciplined activity for you to do along with the recap. It's simply a disciplined activity for you to do consistently, daily, over and over and over again, so you can be like, oh yeah, I'm a consistent person. I can show up every day. No matter what's going on in my life, I'll show up. I'll be there in some form or fashion. I will be there. Because what does that do at the end of the day? It builds faith in you so that you can say, I can do this. But if you keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting, you're going to, and I've done this. I've done this. I know. I understand it. And then I was presented with an opportunity to have to perform consistently, to have to show up consistently. That's when I realized, oh, this is something I need for my life. This is something I need for my life. I need to show up for me every day. It has nothing to do with y'all. It has nothing to do with y'all. It's really about you. It has nothing to do with us. Are you going to show up for yourself every day? Then you can habit stack the extras. Right? That's what this is about, y'all. So look. Let me go ahead. All right. I got it down there. www.mindsetmattersmore.net. Right? The one legend out there. I'm looking for you to jump in and be like, all right, let's do it. I know it's going to be difficult. I know it's going to be challenging because we're going against the fabric of reality. We're literally going against the grain completely, y'all, with seemingly no resources, with seemingly nothing. All we got is God. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's all I'm coming to you with. Yo, I'm backing all of this with God. All right. And I'm saying, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's change it. But first, we got to change this. First, we got to go in here and we got to change this and we got to become more aware of this. And then we can go out and help others to do the same thing. So yeah, that's what I have for y'all today. That's what I have for y'all today. All right. All right, let's see. I appreciate you guys being on here. All right. Blessed to know y'all. Blessed to be around y'all. Cause y'all legends, man. Only the legends showed up. Y'all legends, man. That's what it is. Only the legends are gonna see this video. That's just what it is. The program definitely works if you do it with intention. Mindset Matters definitely helps me experience more inner peace and gain more self-awareness. It's basically a simple strength training course for your brain. That's what's up, Raj. Simple too. and I take pride in that because I wanted it to be so simplified, because we make things too complicated, and when we make it too complicated, that's when we really fall off. I'm like, no, I'm trying to break this down to the simplest form of the mustard seed. Like, what's the smallest part of the consistency that I can put into a system so that that can be trained, so that that can be built. I've really been taking into account how you mentioned repetition. So I'm content if I listen to the same chapter twice and revisit advice from my favorite books. Oh, that's 1,000, Pratch. That's a whole nother thing that I went through in my journey. Is I realized, I was like, there's no way I'm capturing information right off the bat. No, there's no. Just no. There's not. That's not happening. That's not happening. There's even movies, dude. Even movies, I can watch a movie and I can remember a lot of it, but I'm not. There's a bunch of parts that I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot that happened. You watch a movie, it's so good. You watch it over and over and over again. It's like, because you forget some of the parts that happen, or you really, really want to get down what happened, right? I'm like, oh yeah, repetition is incredibly important. That's how we learn, y'all. Again, I'm watching Cupcake. She's trying to learn how to walk. Do you know how much how much repetition she has to do pulling up on the side of the couch and scaffolding the couch, scaling the couch side to side? Repetition. That's repetition. Do you know she's saying dad, 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 dad? That's repetition. That's repetition. That's how the human being is designed. That's how we learn. That's how we master things. It's through repetition. That's what it's about, y'all. So yeah, I read books over and over and over again. Cause even and you'll read a book over and over and over again and be like, okay, I got it, and leave it off for a minute, for like a year or so, and come back to it and be like, I forgot. You really didn't forget, but it's not super deeply ingrained, top of mind, conscious, to where you can pull it up like that. It's it's biblical too, man. Read the Bible in the undertone, day and night. You're supposed to. Why? Because he like, that's how you built. That's how you built, man. That's what you're supposed to do. And once I realized that, and I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I'm not. It has nothing to do with being inadequate. It has nothing to do with being incompetent. It has nothing to do with that. It's simply mechanistically how we're operating, how the human brain system works. That's it. No need to be insecure about thinking that you're inadequate or anything like that, because you're not. You're brilliant. You're born brilliant. If I did nothing to my daughter, she will learn how to walk. She will learn how to walk. Brilliant. You're brilliant. You were the same. You're brilliant. You will learn how to talk just by watching people and listening to them over and over and over again. And all of a sudden, you're able to talk. What is that? What is that? Brilliant. That's what it is. It's brilliant. I'm like, oh, I'm making this too complex, man. I'm making it too complex. That's what made me break it down like this, because I'm like, wait, kids learn how to talk just because, not because they can read, not because they can read. It's because they listen and apply and try to imitate over and over and over and over and over again until they get it. And it takes a while, y'all. We sit here and we want to literally sit here and be like, kids learn so fast, they're sponges. It's like, dude, how long does it take for a baby to walk? Oh, like a year and a half. That's a long time. To us, if you want to learn a language, a year and a half, you're gonna be like, oh man. But we see a kid doing this, like, wow, that was so what? They're already walking at one? What you mean? What do you mean, man? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We gotta figure it out, y'all. We gotta figure this out, man. We gotta change the world. We gotta change the world. Readiness for change is different from actual change, which takes a commitment and time. Yes. 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 We need to commit to a better future for ourselves. Yes. Yes. Channeling the courage it took to learn how to walk. Pratt, you on fire today, dude. You are on fire today, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes. Yes, man. So freaking, man, I'm so blessed to be around such beautiful people. Figs, Pratch, even Zach, man. I know he working and stuff. He can't be on here like that. I'm snatching him out too. Wow, just wait. Just wait, man. Just wait. This is going to be all over the world. They're gonna say mindset matters. All over the world. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, mindset matters. Yep, that's a thing. It's gonna be a token saying mindset matters. Everybody gonna be saying that. Everybody gonna be saying that. Cause it's the truth, man. Cause it's the truth, man. However your mind is set, that's what matters the most. That's what matters the most. All right. So yeah, go to the link www.mindsetmattersmore.net. All right. Jump in. I'm only looking for one legend. That's it, man. Because there is only one legend out of like, man, a million people, dude. That it seems like that. That's what the odds seems like, man. Because it's like people don't want to face the facts, face themselves, face their inadequacies, face their insecurities. You know, I've had some deep conversations with Pratch, man, and with even with Laura, you know, about our insecurities, man. That's the type of community that I want to build to where we can really deeply be like, yo, look, this is kind of what I'm struggling with, man. And being able to have a safe space to do that, especially when it comes to the opposite sex, man, to really be able to be like, yo, this is, you know, this is what's going on, man. And I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to really get it together. And this is what I'm working on. And then finding ways for us to help each other and being able to talk through it and not having no hidden agendas. Like, that's what's up, man. That's really how things are supposed to be, man. But everything's backwards. You know, they got the Megan Thee Stallion videos telling you to do one thing. And then they got all of these different, they got freaking, what's dude name with the dancing with the devil and crap with all this goofy stuff, man. It's goofy stuff, man. It's goofy. It's plain old goofy, man. It's plain old goofy. It's got to end, dude. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. That type of behavior should not be rewarded. I'm gonna put up this video of this deadline. So I was on this one funnel, and this is the last thing I'll put on here. I was on this one funnel, and it had this timer on it, and it automatically made me mad because I'm like, why is there a timer on here? For what? That's technically lying. You're like, oh yeah, you got 2 minutes to fill this out. No, I don't, dude. No, I don't. And why are you putting that out there like that? For what? Because it works. And it's like, okay, if we're gonna force these things because they work, and you're really not trying to help people, then you're really not trying to give people the opportunity to find out for themselves. It's like, you might have a great program, that's cool. But if you are pressuring them to forcing them to make a decision, you really don't care at the end of the day. You really don't, man. You can't. Putting some timer up there saying you only got two and a half minutes to respond. Like, no, dude. I watched the timer go down. I was like, yep, it's on, it's literally on video. I'm like, we finna just sit here and watch this timer go down. And then when it goes down, nothing's gonna happen. And a lot of people know that. But it's like, why do they use it though? Because people just want to be tricked, dude. They want to feel that goofiness, dude. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, dude. That's a whole nother, that's deeper realms that of stuff that needs to change. But I'm not gonna go that deep. I really appreciate everyone that was able to come on here. All right. All right. Share this video with somebody that you feel like might need it. Okay. Help them to understand that Mindset Matters is on a mission to help the world to find its purpose. And that's what's going to really start to cause massive change on a global scale. And we're going to be flying to different places, helping to clean up the earth, helping to shelter and feed the homeless, and help them to find jobs and to get their mindset right. And then going and helping to find out how we can provide water in different places. And changing the mindset of the world, man. Get off the greed. Get off the I want to be better than everybody. Get off of that, dude. Get off of that. But yeah. Love you guys. Appreciate you for being here. Go to the link. Jump in. Mindset matters more than anything else. Focus on the good. It's difficult at times, y'all. Trust me. Today, I had a little chip. I'm like, I keep coming on here and people don't get it. It's making me a little mad, man. But I'm like, I gotta just bust through it. I gotta bust through it, man. I gotta break through it. I gotta break through it until people really start to get it. That's just how it's gotta go. Because if I give up, there's nobody else that is going to do this. There's nobody else out here that is going to try and change reality this way. So it must be me. And I must go through that. And so that's what I signed up for. All right. So have a fantastic rest of the week. Again, open enrollment is all week. And then I'm not talking about it no more until the end of next month. Because that's how I want it to be set up. So get in while you can. All right. And I have made exceptions for certain people that got in earlier or that got in a little bit later because I felt like they really wanted to change. So that's always an option, but it's like you got to make a decision, man. You got to make a decision. This is the construct of how I wanted it to be designed. At the end of every month, the last week, open enrollment. So you can get in or not. And then I move on to do other things to try and further this mission. This week is focusing on where's that legend at? Where are they? Get them in here so we can build this and make it global and change reality. All right. Have a fantastic day, y'all. Have a fantastic day. All right. Love you guys anytime. Out.